Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back again with another Paladins video. Going to be covering Betty today, sort of two videos in one. The ammo setup that I've been meaning to do for ages, ever since they buffed Eureka Moment, and also the changes she's had in this update. Basically, they buffed her launcher by about 10%, a little bit under that, and then they nerfed Hail of Bombs a tad. Overall, though, she's definitely better off than she was before, and the ammo setup is also something that I've been meaning to do for ages, so I thought I'd do it all sort of at once. The build we're going to be running is just standard Betty that I've shown you a ton of times before, except instead of a bunch of extra health, we have a bunch of ammo gem whenever we deal damage. This does trigger, as far as I know, on deployables and shields, but I'm not sure if they change that at any point. Either way, going to show it off today and hopefully do sort of well with it. So yeah, we're on Siege, Jaguar 4s. We've got a Zen, a Torvald, a Ceres, and a Lilith, and then for this side a Pippa, Cassia, Leanne, a Vora, and another Betty. I'm going to be a bit rusty because, again, I haven't made a video in about 2 weeks. My bad. I'm hoping to be back sometime soon, but still all over the place. A little bit under my voice, as you can kind of tell, is still messed up a bit. Didn't talk about the talents at all, and I'm pretty sure God of Bounce got nerfed since the last time I covered it, but yeah, it's still the same as far as I'm aware, and we'll go for maybe not Death Hands just to start off a little bit. We do have just overall a bit of a faster reload from the buff in the Ruby update, but also with the ammo gen you can definitely delay it a little bit. Just to be so normal though, we'll go for Death Hands anyway. We've got Mortal Reach, Thanks Ground Blossom Order, Cursed Accord. This is Siege Beyond, so it is a new mode which I haven't actually played other than a game or two. So then for this, Exaction, Kata, this Relentless Precision, and God of Bounce. I really should have been there a little bit earlier there, but it's a little bit delayed with stuff as usual. We'll throw the Q all the way over there to zone them a little bit, maybe get a little bounce or two. The servers have definitely been kind of scuffy, a few other issues I've had with Paladins recently, but overall, yeah, as a person, your boy Spencer's been doing fine, so you guys don't need to worry about me when I drop off for like 2 weeks. As long as it's not a month or more, then I think videos not being out isn't anything to worry about. Seems like we're sort of on this one for free. I'm going to just roll in here, drop some explosions down, maybe get rid of the Betty. There we go. Don't feel like I'm doing too bad so far, but as I talked about, I think when I came back a little week or two ago and then disappeared for 2 weeks, I never really forget how to play Paladins. I just end up taking a little longer to warm up, and then sort of back to normal. That's the objective captured. So they can destroy the cart, right? This is sort of like retro Paladins again. Man, the nostalgia from even just seeing this model is throwing me way back. But because I've been out of the loop a little bit, I'm not sure exactly how this works. It seems to regen health. I'm not sure if that's because we're close to it or it just regens when it's not being hit. Tried to jump away there, but died to the Leanne. Shouts to the Zin. I'm going to drop back in, spawn real quick and grab double Chronos because the cooldown on the F being a little bit longer than before is throwing me off a tad. But yeah, it is the point that we have to capture. Sort of like a mix of King of the Hill and Siege, if I think about it. That's a Betty ult. We're going to go for selling over here. You do stop in the air now with Betty, which is kind of massive. We'll just lob that there. Should I give us something right? Nope, that was like at 1900 on. God knows. I keep going to hit R to reload, but we have the ammo gen, so that's why sometimes you might see me pause a little bit weirdly because I'm hitting R and I'm just forgetting that I'm running this setup right now. Jump around the side, just blast the, Vora, there we go. Get some shots on the doorway. We actually caught her there as she was jumping around and she's outie. Yeah, definitely interesting. I'm liking the fact that we actually have a new mode, although the only thing right now from Paladins I'm wanting, aside from, you know, new modes and stuff, are maps. Just about made that jump. I really want some new maps in Paladins. Yeah, it seems like there was a little icon there that displayed for a second. If you're around the cart, it seems like it heals. There is a little thing there as well to push it. I assume we didn't have a shit ton of ammo just there, but throw some more explosions over. Alright, we pushed it a little bit. Now I have to go back and capture the point. Wouldn't be surprised if it isn't perfectly tuned or balanced, you know, the new mode or whatever, but it's definitely nice as a bit of a mix-up. Yeah, quite literally, I think I played like one game and I was like half asleep, so I really don't remember very much. That's a kill on the Betty in chicken form because we threw the Q out. There's some explosions. I'm just going to dip. Never mind. We nearly got rid of it though. Do we go for more Death Hands? I don't even know if I need it. To be honest, right now I feel like Death Hands 1 is actually enough, which is strange for Betty. We'll go for Haven. We did get it to 100%. That triggered the overtime. Now the payload is there. I'm going to run around the side. I don't know exactly how overtime works with this, but just jump on it. There's some explosions. I did F there, but I think I got crippled by something. And I'm dead. I was just trying to play the point as much as possible there, but Betty's going in for the ult, just kind of smashing the payload. Torvald's on it. A couple of people there on the right that kind of low, but there is the push further. I'd imagine that this is much harder to push than just standard Siege. It definitely seems like it, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Pretty sure I talked about this before in a different video, but whenever I go more than like 3 days without recording something, it feels really good to be back, but actually making the first video after not recording anything for like more than half a week always feels a little bit weird and takes me like a little minute because I'm essentially talking to myself and then you guys see it later. But yeah, I don't really know why I'm even mentioning this right now. Let's just get rid of this Cassie and jump away. We'll throw the Q there, get a reload in, maybe blast the doorway a bit. The entire team just died there. I used the ult kind of bad. I probably should have blasted a bit more first, but alright, whatever, wait for him to come back in. Throw some explosions over there as we jumped across. Did hit the Vora with one and then Lilith finished her off. Nice, saying Lilith is still a pain in the ass with the tongue tie and all, obviously. There's some explosions. I'm dead. We only got 350 from that. I feel like I landed the right click right in the middle of like 4 of them, but okay, we did push them off. Did take the vertical like distance down by 1 level, which is 40%. It's actually quite noticeable. I might buff that back up to 3 and take like 1 point off of the ammo or something, or the health in the other setup. We'll see. There goes the That's Avora. Jump around, more explosions. I really don't need to reload that much, but I'm doing it anyway. Drop a right click just there. That did hit 2 of them. We'll throw the Q, jump away, get a little pop up here, and then a right click and a left click. I think we're going to be able to jump back on here, to be honest. Betty is gone. Zin got a pretty solid flank there. That is the objective lost. We killed the Pip. I feel like Betty's going to do a really good job of getting rid of the cart. This is sort of a 3-in-1 video for me with all the new stuff. Obviously, we're getting some ammo gen there as well. But I'm covering the ammo gen setup at the same time, also covering the Betty stuff. I'm dead on like the last millisecond there of the polymorph. Don't know what happened just there. That was kind of weird. It seems like my team was capping the little objective because the cart was destroyed and yet it regened it for them. I'm not sure 100% how this mode works because again I haven't really played it at all because I have been sort of dipped for like a week or two, but it seems like there is a max damage cap on it though because it gets the same thing pop up as with Bray. Like I hit it with the ultimate there and it didn't really deal very much damage. I imagine it's because it's got like a hard cap with how much you can do per instance of damage. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it works. That's Pip getting solo ulted by the Ceres. Like, I don't know if I grab Bulldozer if that's going to counter it. I think you actually only have to cap one and not both, which sort of makes sense, but not very obvious from the UI. We're going to just destroy here again. Can't go backwards though, which is kind of annoying. Seems like they're pushing up very aggressively here, but they're not actually able to move the payload because they need to go cap the thing. Torvald's going to get an ult there. Nearly 2 of them dead to the 4. What do I grab? Go for double nimble. Why not? I don't think morale boost is going to be very helpful here. They have started to move the cart again, I guess. Yeah, it has got a health bar again. We'll just drop all of the explosions on it straight away. Start blasting it as best we can. So Pip just flying across. Free kill. Thank you very much. And there we go. I suppose we just need to hold them off of the capture points, but it didn't seem like it really worked earlier. I don't know. Maybe it's buggy. Who can tell with Paladins? Let's get rid of the... Yeah, Cassie just really aggro pushing in here. Nearly got rid of the Lian 2. Doesn't matter because we've got the 2-2. Don't feel like the item selection here is terrible, although I would have probably grabbed Bulldozer if it does affect the little turret, but then again we do kill it really quickly and I feel like holding the points afterwards is the tough part, not necessarily killing the actual turret. We'll throw the Q in, do some little jumps with our self-heal. Definitely want a little bit more verticality though. I think I'm going to add that card back in at 3 like I said. Pip's in the back line. We're hitting with like 1 or 2 things there. I'm going to go for the ult and just blast the Lian. That was a bit of a waste. Pip ulted. At least trade him out. There we go. Get a reload in. Very weird play. Thought I heard somebody on my right there. I guess not. To get rid of the Betty there. Well done. Zinni's going to push in, I think. Never mind, he's on the right side. Thought he went forward. Just sort of spamming the doorway. I don't like sitting on the pointless Betty at all. There's a right click and a Q. That should zone that off. 150 heal. We're actually doing a pretty good job here holding it. We'll throw the right click. There's an F just to go up. I forget you can do it sort of down as well. Cassie's in the back. Got rid of Ceres. I actually here. Terrible. What is this movement? I'm dead. I think I was screwed there anyway. The entire team's gone. It's like 5 of them on the point. It's the objective lost. I really don't think it would have mattered in that team fight. We'll just throw over some more explosions and stuff. Drop the Q there. To what they're going for the ult but dying. It seems like the turret does have some damage reduction. I'm not sure exactly how much, but people are going to focus the turret a little bit too much when you can just kill the people around it, which might be a little bit more effective. The points always seem to be in the same spot. For some reason I thought they'd be a little bit more randomized. But we'll go for the ult. Just blast the point down there. Yeah, sure, it's not going to get me anything, but we're going to jump away. Sort of just be annoying, I guess, as best I can. I'm playing way less hectic than usual because I'm having to concentrate a little bit more whilst I'm playing. I'm sure if I play a couple more games, I'll get exactly how it works, but right now there seems to be a few different meters on the little things that people are charging up, and I'm not sure exactly what that works or how that works as. Seems like it actually has more damage reduction now and it's like slowly going up. So I think it has initial damage reduction that slowly wears off. That would be my guess. Again, I don't know if this is actually anything you can read anywhere. I'm just getting it from my experience right now in this one match I've played in a video, but there definitely seems to be damage reduction that wears off. The 2 little things that you have to charge up, or one of the 2, does seem to have a different meter, so you don't have to put it all the way. I guess it's all depending on how fast you kill it or a bunch of other factors I'm not 100% sure of just yet. So right now I'm dealing really crappy damage to it, but if you guys have got a write-up of exactly how it works to save me some time while playing a bunch of games and wondering about different stuff, feel free to let me know in the comments. I think I've got most of it down. It doesn't really even matter that much. I think the damage reduction is probably the most important one I've picked up on so far. Do we go for the ult? Do we save it? There's no way they're going to be able to get there to trigger the overtime, right? So there is the defense successful. Going the full distance. 3-3. What a game so far, to be honest. First game on the new mode and first game really on the channel with Betty like this as well. I'd say so far the armor setup is working fine, but because they're team comp, they have full damage and flankers, I'm not really getting the full benefit of it. Compared to if we're up against like 2 tanks, which I think is the ideal scenario for this one. I think it'd be better off here with the health, to be honest, as like the only blaster on the team really. Then again, maybe the extra damage capability is worth it over the sustain because we are the only blaster. I'm not sure, but it's working fine, which I guess is my main point. We'll just do a little F up here, go for an ult. They can see where I'm at, but that's fine. I wish I could like hold a right click or something to see exactly sort of where I'm looking and not always, you know, put the thing in that direction. That makes sense. She's kind of holding her own over there. We're going to get a bunch of percentage on it here. I guess we'll just jump back and switch positions. Hello, Betty. There's some damage. Pip's gone. Okay, that worked. I'm going to jump all the way back over here. See if we can just surprise her maybe. Cassie is not gone because I missed the shot up, but Forest still there. And now I'm just going to jump around and distract her. I guess we'll throw the Q up there. Torvald going for the ult. I think that might actually secure this as a 4-3. We'll see. She's going for the ulti. He is actually dead. I think I'm just going to stay on it here just to try and cap some more percent. Vora is not dead. I feel like I saw Vora die twice there, but okay. She's still up somehow. I don't know how she didn't get cleared, to be honest. Finished off Nimbles and just ran in and died. He's been playing very weird in this one, to be honest. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get back on here. What a terrible right click, but we'll see what we can do. We'll do some little jumps here. He's there at the back. We killed the Vora. Torvald's on here. Yeah, my Q actually did a shit ton of damage. Leanne is gone. Hello, Cassie. I'm just going to try and blast away here. The F has got a really weird internal timer on it in this game for some reason. I've noticed ammo gen coming in clutch. Cassie's gone. That's going to be the 4-3, right? We should have that. Yeah, there we go. Victory. Surprised we actually managed to get that one. I really thought it was gone after we lost that sort of first team fight at like 80%. The ammo setup actually came in quite clutch. They're right towards the end, 22, 11, 91k. Really happy with that, to be honest. Shoutouts to the Vora. That was actually a really good game. That's sort of the first thing that I'm going to put up after like 2 weeks. I've been playing a little bit, obviously, in between then and, you know, trying to make some other stuff, but yeah, 22, 11, 91k, not going to get into it now. Our Birth did okay, could have definitely done a little bit better though, same thing with the Ceres. Torvald was doing work for sure, 100k shielding, and Sim was also playing kind of strange. Overall though, a solid team. Nobody did terribly or anything. I feel like we just could have come together a little bit better. My damage could have also been a lot higher, but 91k, considering they didn't have a tank, I'm actually quite happy with. Cassie, definitely the star of the show. Didn't have too much trouble with it myself though. Diane was fine. Betty, not really doing that much there. Forward did pretty good, and Pip did fine, although he would have done way better there if he wasn't on like a weird sort of damage setup. I'm not really sure what he was going for. If he went for healer Pip there, he would have done for sure way better, but there we go. That was the new buffed Betty. At the same time, also the ammo setup and Siege Beyond, sort of all bundled at once. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, I'll see you guys all really soon. Hopefully it won't be another 2 weeks. Let me know what you want to see me do next, and as always, stay frosty.